Hi, everyone. We are glad you are joining us today. And I'm Chessa with Checker Distributors, and this is our live What's New Christmas edition. Today's show is going to feature a new scissor vendor called LDH, a new pattern designer, Due North Handmade, plus quilt coats, notions, and of course, some books too. Drop a comment with your shop name and location. We'd love to see where you're tuning in from because our customers are all around the world, and it's just always very exciting to see where you're tuning in from. We have a Julie from Dallas, or Judy, sorry. Hello, Joanne. The YouTube ones are always funky. It's not always your name. But I can see that you're from YouTube. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. So we're gonna we usually a lot of times our buyers are standing by when the vendors of the products we're showing you are also in the comments so that they can help answer questions. If not, we try to answer them on the spot, or if we can get an answer for you later, we will come back. If you need to step away, there's no worries because this video does stay on YouTube forever and Facebook for 30 days. And you can come back or shop some more because there's a link in the description. That's to all the items being showcased today, as well as the items included in that amazing giveaway you might have seen us tease a little bit in the email. So, like I said, you can stick around to the end for Q&A or ask questions during the show, or if you'd like to see a second look at something, we're happy to do that. So we're going to get started with some new books from Stash. First one is Modern Machine Quilting. And you're going to find a comprehensive overview of quilting and finishing techniques using a domestic machine. You're going to master walking feet or walking foot and free motion techniques with step-by-step instructions for straight lines. You're going to have very intricate designs. And this is a revised edition. So they've added new things. But we love to see the full color illustrations. So a modern machine quilting. Next is a visual guide to creative straight line quilting. And this is going to give you professional quality results on any machine. There are over 60 modern designs. And it's going to help you give up your fears of straight line quilting. And you're just going to learn to love it. Quilting expert Natalie Boner is back with more than 60, like I said earlier. There's square blocks, borders, all over designs, and you're going to learn how satisfying those straight lines can really be and how creative and intricate your designs can look. With this visual guide to creative straight line quilting book from Stash. Next is a Book Lovers Embroidery. And this is from best-selling author Amy Ray, and it's going to unleash your creativity because you are going to stitch your way through 50 iron-on designs. Let's take a look at some of them. We've got mermaid. We even get the color suggestions in there, your DMC floss listings. It's going to bring your favorite designs in literary worlds to life once upon a time. And of course, you can see that they're already reversed out for you. Well, that's my favorite place right now in this winter, being by my fireplace. And you can't see, but I can tell you, they are perforated here along the spiral binding. So very easy to remove from your book. So there are great small motifs, round patterns. They're great for your embroidery hoops. Book Lovers Embroidery transfers. Next is to learn the patchwork Shishiko method. This is a unique fusion of hand stitching traditions like Shishiko, Boro, Kawandi, and Kantha. This inspiring guide is going to teach you how to create stunning textiles from fabric scraps using harmonious and unique blends of patchwork and hand stitching. And I have some samples here. So let's take a look at those. We have this beautiful bag. You can see it's all the way around. Here's some great straight stitching like we were talking about earlier. You can. It's a fun way to jazz up the little tote bag. And just another little sample. So this is Learn the Patchwork Sashiko from Stash. Next, we're going to talk about what is behind me, and this is called Farmer's Neighbor, and this is designed by Farmer's Daughter. And it is a pre-cut friendly pattern, making it super easy to kit. It uses either 40 10-inch squares or 40 2.5-inch strips, or 12 fat quarters with some additional yardage for your accent and binding. And your finished size is 63 by 74 inches. So this is Farmer's Neighbor. Next up, we have Farmer's Keepsake. And this showcases focal prints with the 6.5-inch square panels. So a great way to feature fabrics with those bigger, larger designs you don't want to cut up. And this is great for all skill levels. And you're going to enjoy the 4 at a time flying geese technique to create your star block you see scattered on every other one. This one finishes at 62 by 72. Farmer's Keepsake. Hi, Sean from Rusty Crow. Hello, Jill from Illinois. Lori from Montana. Due North Handmade is here, and we have some stuff from them. That's one of the new vendors I was talking about earlier. Next, we have something new from Kitchen Table Quilting, and this is called the Sylvie quilt. And it is very fun, and it is a bold design that features or kind of transforms those simple shapes into a quilt, but it gives you movement. So it's whether you're working with your scrap bins, stashes, or your fat quarters, your jelly rolls, this is great for everything. It has it's a flexible favorite because you can really change the look with it, whether you're using lights, darks, solids, prints. And as very common with kitchen table quilting patterns, there are 5 sizes in these easy to follow instructions. So this is Sylvie. Next up, we have 2 new ones from Lori Kent Designs. The first one is Truckin' Snowman. Got Maria giggling over here. So this would make a good runner. It's 39 by 17. So you have the same design repeated on either end. It's a versatile winter design. It's not stuck to just Christmas. That's a snowman, not a Christmas tree, which even that could be your seasonal. You could even make it into a bench pillow if you'd prefer, a wall hanging, or maybe even part of a larger quilt. Next up from Lori is Cozy Winter Home. And this one is 16 by 16. It is, again, another applique pattern, perfect for winter or kits, or it's super easy to whip up for a shop display. Next, we have some new things from Twisted Threads Fabrics. This is 100% beeswax conditioner. So there's no scent, no additives or petroleum-based fillers. It's just pure filtered beeswax that is from Happy US Hives. It is hand poured into a 0.5 ounce tin that is perfect for sewing on the go in your hands. Very cute container, but maybe tins aren't your thing. Well, they have this adorable nugget. And it has this super cute bee on it, this super cute mold. So you have two options here. They're both 100% pure filtered beeswax from the US. And if you don't know what thread conditioner is for, it prevents static, tangles, friction, and fraying, all while strengthening your stitches. This would be great.
It glide through easier too.
Yeah, it'd be a great stocking stuffer.
Absolutely.
Next, you've heard of them. You've seen them on Shark Tank if you watch Shark Tank. These are thread cutters. And we're going to start with the dual hybrid micro scissors. Show you a variety of the colors here. This one here in the middle, you might be like, oh, that's not the prettiest color, which might be mean to say. But that's because it glows in the dark.
Oh, cool.
And I didn't really know that in our office. Like, we keep marketing a little bit dim because of all the computers. It's just easier on our eyes. And I was unboxing it and it had been sitting under my lamp. And I was like, is that glowing? So that's kind of fun. Maybe if you work in the dark a little bit, this is good because you won't lose it. But this features a steel belt clip for on-the-go convenience. You have your safety locking blade for peace of mind. You have your precision tip scissors for getting into tight spaces, and a double-sided ceramic fixed blade for a super sharp cut. So those are the dual hybrid micro scissors. Oh yeah, and with this little piece here, you could mount it on your keychain or something like that. Next, we have the ring cutters. Or, no, I don't have the rings. I had that wrong. These are the flat mount cutters. And so they have adhesive here on the back. I saw the black back here and I thought they were the ring ones. And so it's like that 3M. So you can put it on your sewing machine or your box or really wherever is convenient for you. And you can cut it on either side. So whether you're the type of person who pulls your thread up or down from your machine, if your machine maybe doesn't have a threader, or if you're like me where you use it a lot and it's gotten a little dull, these are great and available in tons of different colors. It can also cut floss and yarn. It's not just thread. And then they also have the blade zipper pulls. Again, variety of colors. They're all on our website. I don't have all of them. Again, that's that glow in the dark. So again, this cuts through thread, yarn, embroidery. You can just clip this one to your lanyard, your backpack, or to the end of your zipper pull. So it is always at easy reach, no matter where you are. It has this non-slip finger grip that gives you perfect control. These are a ceramic blade zipper pulls. So a large variety of items from thread cutters. And actually, I'm not even done yet because I have this new tool, and it might not be sewing related per se, but we care about your safety. And this is their Line Cutters collab. And this is the Vehicle Escape Tool, VET. And it is the ultimate emergency tool designed to keep you prepared for the unexpected on the road. So you have this visor clip holder so that you can put it on your visor. You even have a keychain connector if you'd prefer to put it on your keychain. But this tool right here, in here, you have a blade so that you can cut your seatbelt if you're in a situation where you can't get your seatbelt unbuckled. This piece here, you push it up against your window and it pumps out the little blade and it's going to break your window. Now, we all know the car windows, they thankfully don't go everywhere. They break and then you kind of push it out. But that's really hard to do by yourself. So we have this lovely little tool here. So this is just a great item to keep on hand. You just unfortunately never know the situation you're going to be in. So this is the Thread Cutters collab with Line Cutters. Safely escape from a vehicle emergency. Next, we have a 6-inch Scrappy Stars foundation paper piece book from Lila Gardunia. And this foundation pad makes it super easy to choose a foundation and start sewing. It's super lightweight paper, shows you where to cut. And there are 25 different paper pieced designs on here, and there's 2 of each design, so you get 50 in this book. So again, that lightweight paper, it makes them see-through and super easy to remove. And you can use these to make wall hangings, quilts, add them as an accent on your bag. Lots of options.
She's working on Christmas blocks right now, just whimsy. Mhm.
I love Christmas. That'll be really cute. I'm sure we'll have those to show when she comes out with those. Next, we have 3 new ones from Elizabeth Hartman. And first, we have adorable, snuggly sloths.
He looks how I feel.
Look at how
just
cute
wanna
these
curl
guys are.
Hang out.
They're hanging out in their favorite little tree. You're going to make them using conventional patchwork techniques. There's no templates or paper piecing. People are always very shocked when they learn that about Elizabeth Hartman Designs. There are no templates or paper piecing. And the sloth blocks in both quilt sizes are made with fat 8s or pre-cut 10-inch squares. And the quilt also includes these vine blocks that you see in between here. And these are pieced with yardage of 3 different fabrics. Snuggly sloths. And with, I think, probably all of her patterns, you always have the option, and I believe it's in the pattern, to turn the block into a pillow if you wanted a coordinating pillow. You could have a sloth on the pillow with your blanket. Next up is called a show and tell, because isn't it exciting to celebrate something you created? So here, the little animals are going to help showcase the blocks.
All right, quilt guild.
They're a quilt guild. See, they all have different blocks. They're all holding up a mini quilt, actually. Again, no templates or paper piecing required for these patterns. And there are small pieces, so it is recommended for quilters that have rotary cutting experience. But what a cute way to show blocks.
It's all simple shapes. You take rectangles and add triangles to the corners.
Yeah, you've done some of them.
Not super complicated. It's just takes time.
Show and tell.
Much bigger than I thought it was going to be.
I know. I love it. And she always does such beautiful quilting on it too. The last one from Elizabeth Hartman, and I know I can say it right in my head, but let's see how I say it out loud. Capybara.
Mhm.
Yes. Join the Capybara Club from Elizabeth Hartman. I also think these are adorable animals.
Mhm.
These blocks, again, these are not paper pieced. These are great for fat quarters. There's some plant blocks in here as well to kind of break it up. They use yardage in 2 different plant fabrics. That's capybara, not
They're snaps.
Is that what they eat? We're making things up. We don't know. It would make sense though. I don't even know where those animals
Or
are
say
native
Australia,
to. That sounds right. Australia.
but I'd have to Google it to be sure.
I feel like a lot of people have different versions of what other countries have. Okay, so next we are going to welcome our new pattern vendor, Due North Handmade, and we're going to take a look at some crinkle toy patterns. They are available as kits plus just as patterns if you already have your material and you don't need the whole kit. So we're going to start with the dino. I love that sound. And they are sensory with the crinkly material. You have all these little pieces here to play with. It can be made in a single sewing session. And if you do the kit does include everything needed to create the one toy. Maybe a dinosaur is not for you, So let's do the sleepy unicorn. This is snuggle, isn't it? Or cuddle. Yeah. Oh, they even put it
Crinkle fabric.
in the horn.
Oh,
I didn't think about that detail. But lots of fun things, sensory things to play with. And then lastly is this rainbow, or this cloud, sorry, rainbow cloud. You have all your pieces down here. Again, these are great beginner projects. There's clear instructions and diagrams and can be made in a single sewing session. My nephew is autistic and he really, really loves these types of things. Loves being able to pull on them and chew on them and the noise. So I'm gonna have to make some of those. But she doesn't just have crinkle toys. Due North Handmade also has some quilt patterns. So we're gonna start with, and I know you're watching, so you can tell me how to pronounce it because I'm gonna probably butcher it. But the Pine Guska
Bows.
bows,
Boughs.
pine bows. See, I need people to help me.
Yeah, we've gotten some doozies lately that were really hard to pronounce.
So this is inspired by groves of ancient white pines and the view as you look to the sky from under the branches. And it can be made using yardage or a fat quarter bundle and is appropriate for advanced beginners and beyond. She said you got it. You said it right. I did not.
See, I kicked my light. I wasn't gonna kick that.
We have a lot of lights in here. It kind of gets in the way. We got to make sure you can see everything. So next up is the beginner-friendly Looney pattern, and that one is inspired by traditional quilt blocks associated with Minnesota and the upper Midwest of the U.S. And this one also has Shannon on the back.
Yeah, very nice.
Very soft. So this pattern includes directions for 3 colorways and 3 sizes. So help us welcome our new pattern vendor, Due North Handmade, and we're so glad you have joined the Checker family. Now we're going to take a moment to learn more about LDH Scissors. And LDH stands for Love, Dedication, and Happiness. And it is the 3 pillars of their business and how they make their products. So let's check that out. Scroll there.
Hi guys, this is Roy. I'm the co-owner of LDH Scissors. My family started a business in 1990. We specialize in high quality scissors and sewing tools at an affordable price. All products come with a lifetime warranty and free sharpening. So this is Cornelius. He's one of our brand ambassadors. He's going to walk you through our products.
Wonderful. First, we have our Midnight Edition ergonomic scissors. Now these are our top of the line offering. The rubber grip of the handle has been designed in a way where it feels natural and comfortable to hold. They're as flat as can be along the bottom, combined with a little weight in the back here for the perfect balance. And the cherry on top, these are our sharpest scissors. Just watch as I cut through 64 layers of cotton shirting fabric. And finally, these ergonomic scissors are available in 9 or 10 inches. Next, I would like to introduce you to our scalloped pinking shears. Not only are they delightfully functional for finishing the raw edge of a piece of fabric to prevent it from fraying, they're also fantastic for grading seams. Alternatively, we can add a stabilizer on the back, and suddenly that scallop feature can be used as a decorative element in our various projects. Moving on to our Midnight Edition fabric shears. These are one of the cornerstones of our product lineup. A quality, classic fabric shear that just keeps on cutting. We make these out of a carbon steel with added manganese. The benefit of that being that it's going to not only strengthen and harden the steel, but also makes the cutting edge last longer. I've personally owned this pair since 2018, which means I'm going on 8 years now. Use them on an almost daily basis, and yet to be sharpened. We offer these in a variety of different sizes, everywhere from 8 up to 12 inches. But not only that, we also do a left-handed option at 10 inches. Moving on to thread snips, allow me to present these Midnight Edition thread snips. Trust me when I say these are the ones you want. To use them, you simply slip your third finger into the ring and then grasp them in your palm. Now, we can snip, snip, snip. Whether you're a garment maker, quilter, or perhaps bag maker, a rotary cutter is key for those clean, precise cuts. I personally love to use mine when I cut my bias binding. Here again, we make the blades out of a carbon steel. We recommend replacing them every 3 to 5 months depending on usage amount, but candidly, I've had this one in here for almost a year now, and only now is it due for a swap. You can choose between our 45 and 60 millimeter blades, but why not just get both? Now we're looking at our Midnight Edition soft handle craft scissors. Delightfully squishy, and that makes them very comfortable to hold. They're ambidextrous, so they can be used by right and left-handed folks. They come with a hardshell case for safe storage. If we zoom right in, we can see that one of the blades is serrated, which makes them very useful for cutting lightweight and delicate fabrics to just grip and hold it a little better as we cut along. Continuing on the theme of unique tools, we also have these Midnight Edition curved blade scissors. The benefit being the curve lets us get real nice and close to whatever we're cutting. And now I may be slightly biased, but I've saved the best for last. The Cornelius Quiring LDH Scissors Midnight Edition gift set. It comes with these amazing 9-inch fabric shears and these wonderful zigzag style pinking shears, plus those thread snips that we talked about earlier. But if that weren't enough, you also get access to any one of my pattern drafting and sewing courses for free, and this wonderful leather sheath to safely store those scissors. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn a little bit more about LDH Scissors and our various products on offer.
We're so happy to be part of the Checker family. For more info, please check with your local sales rep.
Oh, unmute. Oh, there it goes. Yay. Okay, so a big welcome to Checker to LDH. And you can see all their items on our website. And so we're very excited to have them a part of the Checker family. Next, we're going to talk about the new craft labelers from Colop USA. So this is kind of a kit. And it comes with the stamp, your tweezers, and this one comes with 2 packs. You have your regular of your letters and some cute little motifs. And then this one has wash instructions on it and information about the fabric and stuff like that, like if it's synthetic. And you're like, wow, Chessa, why does that already look dirty? Does it come like that? So I've already used this. I play with them every time they send them to us, and I love them so much. And this one comes with now a positioning little ruler. So it's going to show you your guide here, which is how I was able to line these up. Handmade with love. So now they also have these satin labels. We have, this is a leather one. So this one I put do not wash, and I put the little wash cycle with the X through it and the iron with the X through it. And then there's also a wash cap, which I had never heard of before. And just put custom on this one. I got my little needle and thread icon, my yarn, my scissors. So just a great way to kind of customize all your stuff. Your ink pad is for approximately 1,000 impressions, which in the grand scheme of things is a lot. but you can also easily replace that. So again, this has your numbers, your letters, icons, motifs. The kit itself comes with 20 pre-cut labels and the positioning guide. And then also available now are additional different label options. So there are endless creative possibilities. So next we have some cute things from Primrose Cottage. When I first saw these, I thought they were earrings and I was very excited. I'm still very excited that they are keychain charms, but I thought they were earrings. This one is the cute work in progress, the whips. And it comes with a 2-pack. You got the green and the red. So kind of Christmas themed at the moment, but can go all year round because like greens or red's my favorite color, if you can't tell. It's great for the holidays too. So these are little charms. There is also this snowman ornament. This is very cute. A snowman stitched with love. A snowman stitched, not snitched. Stitched with love never melts. And there is this tree lot floss drop. So it comes with 18 of these adorable little trees to put your floss in to help keep them organized. There's also a Dove needle minder. So great for not just the holidays, but year round. Next up, I have the Quilt Keepsake book. We just put the video from the author on the item on the website. So if you didn't know, we can put videos on our website. And if you're reading the description and scroll down a little bit, it'll say view or watch video. And so this book is for heirloom quality quilting journal, and it helps makers kind of document the story behind your quilt. It's inspiration, the process, and the meaning. This is hardcover, which you know I love. You have guided prompts, all the spot to fill in all of your info, and you, the quilter, are going to fill this out. It's kind of like a receipt, and you just keep filling it up in the spaces with photos and notes, and it kind of helps strengthen the relationship between the quilter and the recipient. And inside the book, as you document the process, like I said, you can add photos, fabric swatches, quotes, stories. You can write them a little note. You can even have a section for behind the scenes, because we all know people think what we do is a lot easier sometimes than it actually is. And it is just a great way for a greater connection. Untold stories, gifting the quilt. There's a spot for your biography, so your favorite memories, maybe things they don't know about you. I think in this book is probably a good spot to maybe put any special washing instructions. And there are some quilting superstitions in it. So it is jam-packed with great things. And the Quilt Keepsake book is by the author Juliana Huckell of Shea Lily. And we are very excited to have this in our checker catalog now. Again, she goes into great detail on the video that is on our website, but the Quilt Keepsake book. Next up, have you ever spotted a quilt in the illustration of a children's book? Well, in Storybook Quilts, author and designer Laura Pyland of Slice of Pie has a delightful collection of 14 quilt patterns that are each inspired by the pages of beloved picture books. There are clear instructions, there are full color photographs, thoughtful tips for quilters of all levels. And this makes a great gift for a mom-to-be or a cherished keepsake for a child. The Storybook Quilts invites you to transform your favorite bedtime story into memories that will last a lifetime. So let's take a look at some of the books and the quilts that go with them. First up is Llama Llama Red Pajama. So you see the quilt here in this book, and behind me, Maria has it. So this is the quilt in the book. Llama Llama Red Pajama. Some of these books I recognize, some of them I don't. We just have a couple of
I
them.
love that story.
Do you know this one? I know this one.
It's been a while since I read it to a child, but
Oh, this
Oliver's for his mama. Llama llama red pajama.
Aw. Oh, I love that. The next one is Little Witch Hazel. I know I already bookmark this. There's the quilt in the book. And here's the quilt in real life. Little Witch Hazel. Next up is Miss Rumpus. Rumpus? I didn't know this one either. And I do have to bookmark the page on this one. Ow. There's the scene. I'm a little bummed it doesn't come with the cat that's in the scene, but no, I digress.
That'd be a little hard to ship.
And here is the quilt from the book. Miss Rumpus. But as in, oh, I got one more before I talk about the added bonus.
This one's
Bears Can't Sleep. And this one's easy for me to find because it's right on the cover. Bears Can't Sleep. Betty can now under this nice cozy quilt. But as an added bonus, Laura actually ended up working with Paintbrush Studios and came out with some panels. You can just get me all. Thank you. To use. So you can probably remember the quilt that had this one. Or like this one includes a couple different prints. Make it a little bit easier on you guys to be able to find the exact print. Of course, you can always change it up as you see fit, but just to help make it a little bit easier. So everything I was just showed you has to do with the storybook quilts book. And we are carrying some of the children's books as well if you would like to purchase those to sell with it. So next we have another new vendor called Aunt M's Quilts. And we're going to look at the Summer Nights quilt pattern booklet. And this one features 28 full color quilt blocks and sampler quilt instructions. I know some of us are ready for those summer nights. I'm ready for it not to be dark so early or so dark when I go to work.
Driving home in the dark is not fun.
Yeah. So this has a variety of strip piecing, applique, improv, and sew and flip. So it's a great block by block as well as skill building class. This is Summer Nights by Aunt M's. Next up, I have a lot of information for you about the Bella Quilt Coat, the Bella Arcs and Beauties Foundation Paper Piecing Expansion Pack, and the Bella Accent Sleeves Foundation Paper Piecing Expansion Pack from Quilting Elisa, and they're being distributed by Annie. So they're on our website under by Annie as vendor, and then Quilting Elisa as the author. So let's just start with the regular one. So you might have already seen this if you were at Quilt Market or you saw our video, because that is creeping on 90,000 views and it's still climbing every day. Yeah, every day it keeps getting higher. And you guys have told us out of this over and over and over again. So the Bella Quilt Coat blends the art of quilting with functionality of outwear. It is a relaxed fit jacket, and it is available in 10 made to measure sizes. Now that's very important to remember. They're made to measure sizes. So you guys should reference the chart on the back cover. Should be on the back here. And the pattern has actual body measurements and compare them to your own body measurements. I know there was some confusion even from myself that I was like, oh, you can only make sizes 1 to 10. There's just 10 size options. So it starts at a bust range of 33, which then your actual bust is finished at 39, up to 51, which finishes at 57 and a half. So very large range of sizes you can make with this pattern. And like I said, the size does not indicate a size label or tag. It is what is often kind of referred to as ready to wear. Look how cute this inside is.
Those are some big dots.
And they're so bright.
It's fun.
And so your view A, is this one. This is view A. And it includes a decorative yoke on the front and the back, as well as a contrasting collar. And the sleeves are optional and may be added to either one of the views. And then view B features one here fabric for the exterior. You can see that's all the same print. And then one on the inside. Next, we're going to talk about the accent sleeves expansion pack, which you can see here. So this is, again, foundation paper piece. And there are multiple styles. Here's a smaller one or a bigger one. An option to put a border on the sides. Cute flying geese. Let's see the foundation paper piecing. Let's see the beautiful sleeve here, and then Maria has another version of the sleeve. So these are just 2 of the 5 styles. And they have a variety, of flying geese and braided blocks. There's actually 10 full-size foundation. Sorry, I was reading this. There is 10 full-size foundation patterns. And flying geese styles 1 and 2 feature satin geese with coordinated fabric flanking. I will show here. And to kind of help round out the trifecta, you can bundle it also with the Bella Arcs and Beauties expansion pack, which is also available separately. So the coat's separate and each of the expansion packs are separate.
So you can really design your own coat.
You really can.
So it's fun
Has
options there.
so many options. She could have sent an entire trunk show of all the things you could do. So here is the gorgeous back on this one. It's a great way to kind of feature a pattern or a print here in the back. And so these radiate outward from the center back and are designed to be used on the back panel. You can use gradient colors. You can also see them on the front side here. This one has a little bit more of an S. Or Maria has kind of just another version of the, yeah, hold up and show the difference between multiple colors. A rainbow.
I don't know which one I like better.
I want them all. And then the difference with your front, you have bigger pieces. Kind of
Where's
more
the sewing
motif.
machine?
So it's cut out and like appliqued
Mhm.
then on it as well. So that paper pattern includes 7 full-size foundation patterns and 2 templates. And then she features in that the By Annie 50-inch separating zippers. So that if you wanted to make it so that your coat can unzip from top to bottom, because I know when I sit, can be too tight. So you can you can unzip it, and that has that By Annie line that has so like 25 at least colors of zippers, and they're 50 inches, so you can get a 2 coats out of them really if you wanted to. And since Quilting Elisa did this with By Annie, as most By Annie patterns, if not all of them do, the coupon code included in the back of your pattern cover is to download your video for free. So the coupon covers the cost of the video. So you're just going to follow the steps included with that pattern or the code, do your whole checkout process, and download your video, and that remains in your digital library for your By Annie stuff. So, there's even more information. I know I can't do it justice. Those quilt coats are amazing and beautiful. And if you have any questions, let us know. Next, we have a Merry Christmas giveaway, and it is worth over $1,000 retail dollars. So we're gonna kind of just put a picture of it on the screen to kind of give you an idea of everything you're getting. It includes the Creative Grids USA Batting Buddy template set, plus 2 of the companion cut loose press patterns. It includes the Famore, which we are their exclusive distributor, the 60mm rotary cutter, plus their 2-pack of replacement blades. From Daylight, we have the Magnificent Pro clamp, so that's the one that clamps on your tabletop. And then the Magnificent Pro magnifying lamp. So that is a floor lamp version, as well as I always want to call it the wafer too. From the Gypsy Quilter, we have the Grip and Stitch quilting discs, as well as the 11.5 by 17-inch Supreme Slider free motion slider. From Yazi, we have the Hand Quilters Project Bag. From Clover, we have the Fabric Tube Maker, the 10-pack of Wonder Clips in red, the Hot Ruler Square, the 45mm rotary cutter, the water erasable tracing paper, and about 5 other things. They were super generous. Aliso, which is also, we are their exclusive distributor, is the pistachio colored mini iron with trivet, plus the matching carry bag. And lastly, from Karen K. Buckley, we have the Perfect Sewing Caddy. So that's over $1,000 in retail value. Thank you to our generous our donors. We have amazing vendors that I did not give them much notice, and they were able to make this happen for us. The holiday came up so quick. So you guys know there's 2 simple rules to enter our giveaway. You must be a Checker customer, and you must be a member of our private Facebook group. If you are not a member of Checker's private Facebook group, you can get to it by trying to search it, as well as we will put a comment in this video to take you to it easy. And I'm going to get it posted as soon as I get back to my desk after this. And you just need to like and comment on that post. And you're going to have until this coming Friday, December 19th, at I'm going to say about 5 p.m. because I am off that day. And sometimes I don't turn it off on time. So good luck to everybody. Was there any questions we missed, Cindy?
I didn't see any.
Okay,
They love the giveaway. They're excited about it.
well, we have some great customers.
I like the husband who said she can't have the scissors
Whose husband said you can't have the scissors?
because for his own safety.
You just call me. You just call me and we'll have a little talk with your husband about things he says you can and
Well,
cannot have.
Scared him a little bit. It can go through 64 layers of fabric. Is that what it is?
I know watching that video, asinine. I don't know when I would need to do that,
It would squeeze it hard enough to cut through.
but having the option to cut through that many layers, top tier. So we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and have a safe holiday. Stay warm, or depending on where you live, try to stay cool. And we will see you in the new year on January 21st. Don't forget, all these items are available in checkerdust.com with that link in the description. See you guys in 2026.